All right, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Daily Paycheck. It's John from Crapsee here on Casino Gaming TV. I am a wreck today. I'm sorry again for my voice. It's not good. I've got a pretty serious cold here coming back from Vegas. I brought back money and a cold, it looks like, or the crud. So anyway, we are in the middle of our second consecutive Prove It week. I'm trying to run some strategies out here to see how well they do, right? We did a Paycheck series on this strategy, the Butterburg, for a week. It won 4 out of 5 times. The one time that it lost, didn't lose very much. So I want to give it another chance to play, and I'll play it at a little smaller. I'll play it with $1,000 bucks. We'll just try a small level with it and see how it does today. Again, looking to see which of these strategies that we like to play is the most reliable over the course of time. I want to play this thing, whatever I'm going to play, for the first month, straight up for the whole month. And we're going to see if these things can last a month. So part of my plan here is to see, A, can I make a paycheck every day? And B, what's the best way to do it? So we're trying all these different strategies out and see how they perform. So here's the Butterburg. And I'm going to show it to you at this tiny level as it works out here. So it'll be a $1,000 bankroll. It'll be 25 on the don't. We're going to catch a point. Doesn't matter what it's to say it's 10. We're going to lay always 150 odds. It's going to feel a lot like yesterday with the storm. Actually, it's very similar to the storm. Don't pass big odds. We're going to go across like so. 135 or 130, whatever it happens to be. With each hit, let's say we hit a 5 and pays 35 bucks. The number of that hit comes down and goes to $10. Okay? We'll take 50 bucks back. Let's say we hit a 9. That pays 35 bucks. Again, it comes down and reduces itself down to $10. So you're taking the bets down as they hit. You need 3 of these to make it work in this strategy. Let's grab, let's say it's a 6 this time, right? Again, it pays 35 bucks. And what we do now is they all come down. And we sit back up there at 54 across, or as close as we can to it. So we'll grab I'll take a quarter. We'll get some nickels for it. I'll take a nickel. We'll get some whites for it. We'll get the 6 and 8 bumped up. And if you look at our rack right now, and the odds come back too, okay? So we went out here with 135 across in this particular one. We have 100, 25. There's your 135 across. There's $51 in profit. Our odds are back. So you have the 7 and everything else. If you wanted to stave this off and just say, well, the 10 and the 7 don't matter, we'll just play 54. Good for you. That's your choice to make. But this is a way to get yourself locked up with some profit in 3 rolls. Matter of fact, after the second roll, the 7 comes. Because of the big odds, you're making money on early 7. So it's actually a pretty good little system. It's very similar to the storm, just that it brings down the number that got hit, not multiple numbers. Now, yesterday in the storm, we had problems because I kept picking off A. We laid a number to get out. I won't do that today. And B, we kept knocking off our points because I was shooting so solidly. Hopefully today, we don't have the same problem, right? When you're shooting from the right side, you want to have good rolls. Let's hope we can get it done today. And that's the Butterburg. It's a very, very simple system. Come up by Dan Tana. Dan Tana 357 is his YouTube channel, by the way. So let's do it. Let's roll it out. Excuse me. I'm going to be coughing and a mess today, guys. I'm very sorry about that. It just is what it is. I got a nasty cold. So I'll do my best to mute when I have to cough and stuff, but it's not terribly easy. So here we go. Here we go. We're going to come out our first point. I am going to run Crapsee. Of course, the code's up on screen there. So I'll run Crapsee. You just won't see it. Here, I'm going to just show you my bets. I'll do live betting. So with that said, from my rack, I've got $1,000, 500 in black, 6, 7, 8, 9, 75, 1,000. We're going to drop out to get started. $25 on the don't. And I'll make my next bet once we get the puck. I'm going to have to manage my rack very carefully here to keep things somewhat sane. Here we go. Let's come out. Again, I'm stacking ones because I'm going to log these rolls as practice rolls as well. Here we go. Whiskey to help the cold, but who cares? There you go, Chiro. That's my boy. A little bit of Irish in the coffee first thing in the morning. I'm really sorry. I know it's kind of off-putting when I'm sniffling and stuff, but and there's a 9. Boy, thank God we weren't laying the 9 again, right? Like yesterday. Jeez, hello. All right, there's the 9. Let's go out there at 135 across. So I'll take 125, 135, and drop it on out there. We'll get the 4, 5, 6, 8, and 10. We'll cap the 6 and the 8, 135 across. We're also going to drop out a black and two greens for our odds. And again, as soon as I get a chance to put those back in the rack, I will. And look at the rack now. We're in a tough way. The Butterburg's not a joke, right? I got $1,000. I have 135 out there, 235 plus 75. I got $310 out there, right? 5, 6, 700 and whatever dollars in the rack here. So you're kind of out there, and it makes it a little bit clinchy, I think, right? The first couple of rolls. Let's see how we handle it though, right? It depends on if the shooter can just avoid the 9. Really, can I avoid the 9? I'm just trading the 9 for the 7 for a few rolls here. And here we go. The problem is that, like, I've already proved I can roll it once. So can I unprove that? Here we go. Joe, I came back from Vegas, right? So the minute I got off the plane, what happened was I went and taught, right? So I got off the plane. The very next morning, I taught an 8-hour class. And so I went from being in Vegas to talking for 8 straight hours. And I think that tore my throat up a little bit. And whatever I got from Vegas in the plane has stayed with me. There's a terrible throw at the 7. So good, we got a chance to see what happens on a PSO. So we're gonna lose 135. Okay, let's take it all down. I'll pay myself from this stack so you can see how this works out. We lose 135. The point was 9, so we're gonna get paid $25 flat. 150 pays 100. There's 100 from my losses. We lost a net of $10 there, okay? Not great, but it's also not the end of the world. So let's pull all this back, up to the rack. I'll put it right in front here. There's the 150, there's the potentially 135. For the next point, the puck is off. Let's type that in for you all so you can see it on Crapsee. 6-1. All right, there we go. Here we go. And there's an 8. 5, 3, 8. I'll get it typed in, then I'll start moving things around up here for you. All right, 5, 3. Crapsee has it. There's the puck. This time we'll go 130 across with the big odds. The big odds are scary on the 8 and 6, right? All right, 130 across. 1, 2, 3. There's the cap for the 6, the 9, and the 10. Let's have a good run here. Let's go, shooter. Actually, a 7 in this case is not the worst thing. We actually will win some money here on a 7. I'd rather have a long run. I'd rather just avoid the 8. Let's go. There's a 7. Boy, look at me go today. PSO. Oof. But we're gonna make money on this one. We'll get our last loss back. That's a bummer though, man. 6-1. I gotta figure out the morning throw here. All right, let's see what happens to us. We lose the 130. Okay, we're losing 130, but down below, because the point is 8, you're making 25 here. 150 pays 125. There's 125. So we end up winning a net of $20 on that shot. Again, not the way you want to do it. There's the 150. Here's the 125. My first profit quarter goes over here in the side of the rack. I may even put potentially there's 135 for the next shooter. So here's my next bullets in the gun, and I'm working a quarter here. I'm going to put this quarter back over here in this side of the rack. So once I get this looking like $1,000, we know that we're basically done. That's what I'm doing. I'm working the back side of my rack here. I want to keep this thing here growing, not shrinking if we can help it. So, all right, puck is off. Let's get out. Here we go. That's going to be a 7-4-3. So the nice thing about the Butterburg, with all the sevens that I'm throwing. My God, look at the red on my screen. Jeez, Lou. With all the sevens that we're throwing, you're not getting crushed, right? $25 is not the end of the world, right? What will hurt later on is going to be replace the don't. What's going to hurt later on is going to be when we start picking points. That'll be a painful thing. Here we go. How about a horn number? How about a come out horn number for old Johnny, huh? There's a 6, 5, 1. That's the mixer. 5 and a 1. Let's mark that up. For you Crapsee players. 5, 1, 6. Okay. And again, we'll drop the 150 in odds. We'll drop out 130. Not the 6, 8, 9. There's the 8. Move the puck over, and here we go. Point is 6. Maybe we'll get one box number this time. I haven't had a box number hit yet. I haven't had one pull down on the Butterburg yet. We've nothing but PSOs here. Come on, dude. Let's go. This would have been a perfect so far. There's a 5-1-6, so I'm going to pick the point. Good. We get to fight from behind a little bit. This will be the perfect example today of the horseman, right? All right, there's the 6. We're going to lose the 175, which sucks. We lost $200 on this shooter right here. Let's type that in Crapsee for you. That's a real bummer. It's a 1 and a 5. 1 and a 5. So we lost on the 7 to come out. We lost on getting our point picked. That's a huge bummer. We're gonna be, as Darksider would yell at me for, we're gonna be mechanical about it. We're gonna come right back out. Keep the system working. We gotta earn a couple $100 back here. And we can do it, right? Get a couple of decent little runs up in there on the right side, and we'll be okay. Here we go. Talk about unfavorable rolls, man. Quick sevens, and come out losers, baby. That's my show today. Quick sevens and come out losers. There's another one. 6-5 yo. What a huge bummer. 6-5. All right. We'll lose that. Come back out. We're bleeding a little bit here right now. We're at down 2 1/4. Roughly 2 1/4 from all this. I'm going to say it's because I'm sick, not because I'm a bad shooter. Haha. Here we go. That was a good looking toss. There's a 6-4-10. We'll take that as a point. Let's get it in Crapsee. 6-4, come on. 6-4-10. Okay. There's our point set. Booyah. We're going to take the 10 down. Move over to 6, drop the nickel. And now we got 135 across. We got our 1. I got to dig into the back of the rack. I don't like doing that. 150 on those odds down there. Now here, with the 4 and the 10, the odds aren't great. You have 135 out there, and you've only got $75, $100 coming back. So you want to get at least one hit before we get the 7. The quick 7 doesn't help us here like the other numbers do. Here we go. Come on, John. How about one box number payment today? Can we get one box number to pay today? No, we can't. We get a fucking 7. Are you kidding me? Jesus. Every single roll today, either a 0.7 out or it's hit the point. God. All right, well, I guess that's what it's going to be, huh? 6-1. I told you every strategy's got a hold, right? And unless you're hitting the box, you're gonna find trouble. So here we go. Let's take it all down. We lose it all, and what do we win? A quarter on the flat and 75 on the odds. So that time we're going down $35. We're not going down by a lot, right? Those little bleeds aren't the worst thing in the world. It's the big whacks when you hit the point. And we haven't yet had not one payment on the box. Not one. And how many shooters? 5 shooters now? I think it's our 5th shooter. We haven't had one box set. Can you believe that? Not one box set? Holy moly. Here we go, coming out. That's actually kind of shocking. Like, not one. I don't mind playing to the averages, but shit, can I get one freaking box set? 325. I guess that means we're probably due, right? Somebody would say, somebody who's better than me says that we're due now. 325. We're due for a big roll. Is that what's happening here? Or is the trend shit? Is the trend just load up down here, right? What's the deal? All right, 325, let's go. There's gonna be 150 on that odds. 135 out top. So I'm gonna need to drop in here a little bit. Boy, oh boy. 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. And the quarter's gonna give me 15 and change. And we'll cap the 6 and the 8. And let's please, for the love of all that's holy, let's get one box number hit. I just want one box number. Can I just roll one box number? It'd be a beautiful thing, right? We can see the Butterburg work at least one time today. Just once. Here we go. I'm like a mouth breather. I'm breathing out of my mouth. Hey, we got an 8. Look at us. Look at us. We got a number, and it's not the point. Holy crap. I don't even know what to do with myself. Wow. I'm not even sure how to handle myself here. 628. That's amazing. 62. Wow. Okay, here we go. Look at us. We're going to get paid 35 bucks. 25, 35. We're going to take the bet down. I'm going to leave $12 out there. So we'll take that 5 and make it look like a nickel. $12 bet. And we have money coming back to the rack. Finally, first time today, money comes back. Whoo. I'm not even sure what to do with myself. I think if I wasn't sick, I'd probably jump up and down a little bit. Here we go. Can I get a second box hit? Come on, dude. Let's get a second box hit. That's a beautiful toss. That's an 11. But it sure looked nice. 6-5, yo. 6-5, yo. Excuse me. 6-5. All right. Let's bring him back. Here we go. Second box hit. And we got a 6 hard. That's great. Hard 6. Good to see it starting to come together a little bit, right? Maybe we get the chance to see the whole thing happen here. 3 hits. 3 hits in profit, right? 3, 3, 6. And then we can let a good shooter do their thing. So there's, again, 35 bucks. Okay. The bet comes down. I will drop $2 out of my rack. Say, make it look like 12, please. Now, by the way, while we're in this mode here, the 6 and the 8 are going to be, or everything we get here, I'm going to play these now. The red level stacks get played for me, Philly special style. We're going to sister press those guys. Once we're set up, we'll do a Philly special until we get to something meaningful, and then I'll start half pressing. I like the Philly special until I get to 160 or so, and then I'm going to half press from there. But the special gets me there pretty quick, or maybe even a tier pressure kind of thing. Here we go. Let's go. Let's go. Give me like a 9. It's a perfect time for a 9 or a 10 right here, huh? Perfect time for it. Hey, there's a 6. Is that the point? No, that's just a regular old 6. I forgot what the point even is. There's a 6, 3, or 4, 2. Alrighty, 4, 2, 6. Cool. That's gonna get paid. It's gonna get paid 14 bucks. We're gonna go ahead and press up the 6 and the 8 by 1 unit each. I'm gonna start their progression right now. While they're at red, they're just gonna get played like they're reds. This is not a trigger to pull the rest of the bets down. The Butterburg needs the bets to hit to come down to make itself make money. So I'm not gonna preemptively pull stuff down. The Storm does. When you play the Storm, 1, 2 hits and you're out of the hand. We're gonna play this thing through, if that makes sense, okay? Which makes it more dangerous, but it's also a little bit more profitable at the end, if that makes some sense. Here we go. That's gonna be a 5, of course it is. Of course it's the 5. We're gonna pick our point again. Woo, baby. Another 175 going down. Wow. Wow. All right, Don. You got to make some money here, right? So our bets are still up. I'm not changing the bets. We're going to go right back to this down here. Damn it. Ugh. Ugh, ugh, ugh. 1, 4, 5. So that's, I should actually log that up there. 1, 4. I want to note up in here, we got picked on the 5. We got picked on the 6, I think it was, and we got picked on the don't pass twice. I just want to show this so we know what happened here. It's two come out losers, 2-point losers. So far, zero good results up in the top section. But again, we're going to be mechanical about it. I want you to see the rhythm of the strategy and how you'd play it, right? You could, as some would say, you get picked off twice in the don't, you run away from the table or stop betting for a while. We'll talk about that in Coffee and Craps. I don't agree with that necessarily. I can appreciate it, and I feel like with my rack being as low as it is, it's probably a smart move. But there's reasons why I would say no, don't do that. Here we go, coming out. All right, come out. We got a midnight, which does nada. That's a who cares roll. Whoop. That's a 6-6. Okay, 6-6 midnight. Here we go. Another one, back to back. Who parlayed it? Anybody parlay the midnight? Look at that. I bet you're parlaying it now. 6-6. That one stack is doing its damn job today, I'll tell you that. Here we go. All right, there's a 10, a 6-4, 10 on the end. That's a 4-6. All right, 6, 4, 10. Crapsee has it. Let's move our puck up to the 10. Quarter goes down to the 5 now. 150 in odds, and let's do it. We still need one more hit. We get one more hit on the inside up in here. We're still playing from last time, right? It hasn't gone away. We just lost our don't. So we're not resetting the whole board. We're just picking up where we left off. I just got to avoid the freaking 10 right now. Can I avoid a 10? Can I avoid a 10? That's going to be the question. Can I avoid a 10? For all that's love, for the sake of all that's holy, let's avoid a 10. There's a 6 and a 1. That's a 7. I didn't want that yet. I still haven't gotten this whole thing to work. Can you believe that? All this time, we still haven't gotten the damn thing to work. All right, here's what's coming down. Flat get gets paid a quarter. We're getting paid $75 in the odds. There's 50, $75. We're going to go down by 11 on that shooter. But we actually brought a little bit back. That's such a damn bummer. I mean, oh well, it is what it is, right? I'm going to make that look like a quarter, bring all this back. I just want to see it work. I just want to see it work one time. All right, there's our 150 for the odds. I'm going to put up 125, 135 in front. This is going to be our next plays out there. The rack is looking pretty slim right now. I've got 325 left. 425, 500. I got about half my money gone. Right, we lost about half of it. We're just whatever, not shooting good today. It's okay. How long was that shooter? That was a 10 roller. I didn't put it in. 617. 10 rolls. 10 rolls, 2 horns, 2 points. The problem with those points is that you don't get paid on them. There we go. All right, there's the 7. There's the 7. Let's do it. One more shot here, huh? There's a 6, a 4, 2, 6. The number. All right, 4, 2, 6. Okay, Crapsee has it. Point is set. It'll be 130 across this time. And our 150 in odds. Can I get 3 box sets? That's the question. Okay, 3 box sets that aren't 6s. 6 is the new 7. Let's go, John. There's a 7. Oh my God. Come on, man. Wow, what shitty rolling today. It just figures, right? So again, we're gonna lose like $5 here. I think we're gonna win $5 on this one. 527. I'm actually going to pay it like this. You'll watch. We'll save some time here. So those bets would all come down. There's $125, $130 up there. Down here, we're getting paid 25 plus 125. So 25 here plus 125 there. We're losing 130 up top. Okay, so I'm going to drop a nickel, right? This is a wash for what's up top there. Goes back to their bank. I get a quarter back. Okay, that's how that basically, and the bets will stay up. I'll throw this back to the rack. We'll do it again. Let's go. Ends up being basically a tie. But damn, dude, can we get some rhythm today? Freaking hell, man. I find the holes in every strategy, Ryan. I do. I find every hole. That's why there's a 10 heart. 10 heart. Okay. That's why I think it's important that I do the next series, right? We're going to do our paycheck, of course, like we're doing here. But I think the stop loss zero strategy, or the stop loss zero series, drop a nickel for make that 135. The stop loss zero is going to be one of the most important shows I'll ever do. That is a 5-5. Because everybody has a strategy that they think works, and most of them do most of the time, right? A strategy that works 85% of the time, and most of our strategies do work 85, 90% of the time. That's really a good average. I know Frank has said it, and that's great. 85% is not enough. You win 85% and lose 15%, guess what? You're negative. And I want to prove that. I want to use this platform to prove that. If you're going to be stop loss zero, like you should be, you got to win 95%. You can't be winning 85%. And these strategies will all bleed you out. If you're going to be not stop loss zero, then you're not gambling, right? Here we go. What time is it? 7:30? Another awesome throw. That's a 4. That was a really good throw. 3-1-4. All right. So 4 is going to pay 50 for 1. 50 for $1 out of my rack. It's going to come down. And again, we're going to have to get change here and make it look like $10. And again, we're going to keep working the rack. I'm going to keep on working that rack, trying to make that rack right if I can. So 3-1-4, your Crapsee should be right now. This is going to be, I think, shooter 7. Something like that. There's 8, 5, 3. Cool. 5, 3, 8. Let's get it typed in. I'll pay it out here. 5, 3, 8. Okay, what I'm going to do with my dealer is I'm going to drop $2 and say make that 8 look like 12. Okay, they're going to pay me $35. I'm going to get this back, and they'll set me up with $12, and I bring back 55, which is nice. Again, looking to rebuild in the back half of that rack if I can, okay? Let's go. That's 1, 2 hits. We need one more thing that's not a 4, and we'll have taken 7 shooters to get the Butterburg to work, which is, I think, typical. What do we have here? We have a 4. Of course we have a 4. Why wouldn't I knock off my fucking giant don't? Are you kidding me? Oh, no, thank God it's the 4. Okay, I was about ready to go crazy here. I actually did. I'm sorry for the swearing. I thought I picked it off again. I'm like, are you kidding me? Are we doing this again? 3-1-4. Wow, sorry about that. I preemptively got mad at myself. Okay, remember, the red units, when I'm on the ones that hit red, I'm not pulling the bets down, right? You got to get hit to pull yourself down. So that's going to pay $18. 15, 18. I'm going to keep the 3. And we're going to make it look like a quarter. So bring the $10 down. I'm going to start playing the ones that hit repeater-wise like they were $10 bets. Now it's a bought 4 for a quarter. Okay? So I'm going to start the process early on the red ones. I still need one more 5, 6, or 9 to pull down and get rolling here. All right. Did I put the 4 in? I did. Let's go. Let's go. That's going to be a 5. A 4. Hey, look at that. We did it. Shooter number 7, the Butterburg works. Look at us go. Look at us go. It's a 1-4-5. I think it's a 1-4. I think it's a 1. I forget which one landed first there. 1-4-5. So the 5 gets paid $35. Make it look like 10. When they first pay you, you can say make it look like 10. Bring back the $50. Then I'm going to say regress my 6 and 9 to $10 each or 2 units each. They're going to come down to the rack like so. And I'll put the money out for them. There's the 6. There's the 9. And I would probably have this money ready to go and just drop it on. It's better to get paid and then drop than have them screw with the money. 6 and the 9. We're at our 54. The 150 can come back. Finally, the 150 can come back. Whoo! And we did it. We actually got it to pull off. Now, where's the rack? Just, right? We got picked on the 5, on the 6, and twice on the don't. I'm going to do a quick rack check with you so you know where we are. Pulled the odds back down. If I put this back in the rack and put these back up front, we have 300, 4, 5, 6, $700 in the rack. Okay, we're down $300. I'm going to keep the 150 up front. Actually, I'll keep it here for now. If we can work this in, work the system here, and earn ourselves enough money to kind of replenish the rack, we can be done and not worry about it. So for now, I'll keep that money instead of being separately in front like I've been doing. I've been keeping the 150 up here. I'm going to keep it back here so I can keep an eye on things. And once I know where we are, if we have a decent run here, we're good. Now, again, I don't care what happens here, right? We could, place the point if you want to, right? If you think you're going to roll the point, place it. Place the 10 for $20 or buy it for $20. You'll win 40 or you're going to win 10. Not a bad call, right? The way we've been shooting. Let's leave it open. I'd rather win a flat quarter here. That's a better bet. But if you wanted to, you could certainly do that. Here we go. On this particular shooter now, we're in a spot where we can't lose. No matter what happens here, we can't lose. 5, 6, 3, 9. Okay, 6, 3, 9. Let's see if we can make a shooter make us money. One shooter. Let's have a good roll here. 6, 3, 9. It's going to pay 15 for 1. Okay, so drop $1, make it a quarter. I go right up. Right, we're not going to half press from here. We're going to half press from green. Okay, so I'll do the G money thing or whatever. I'll half press once I'm at the green level. This is part of that. You'll see today we're going to talk about bipolar craps in the next show. This is what I mean by bipolar craps. Super conservative, very cautious early in the rolls, and then hammer time. Once you have your outlay back, you can go hammer time. And for you, hammer time may not come. For me, it doesn't really until I have my rack right. Like I'm still in my mind being conservative because I've got my rack is down so much. So I will do a regression up in here at some point if the roll keeps going. If we get some bad numbers up here, I won't, but you'll see that I'll regress here in a minute. Let's see, 2, 1, 3. It's actually, 2, 1. So I will regress at some point. 2, 1, if I have a chance to. I'm going to try and lock up a black chip every chance I get because I lost 2 of them. So I got to get them back. Here we go. I'd love to see a 4 pop up here. Wouldn't that be great? 6, 5, yo. That's 2 horns in a row. Be careful. Right? Be careful. See a horn, hop the reds, I always say. See a horn, hop the reds. 6, 5, yo. It doesn't mean a damn thing, but it sounds cool when you say it. Sounds like at a table you know what you're talking about, right? That's what we all want. We all want to be the guy that sounds smart. Here we go. That looks like a 9, a 6, and a 3. That's good. The 9 flips. G money, the 9 works. 3, 6, 9. 3 and a 6. Okay, cool. That pays $35. Okay, now because it flipped, I have 2 choices. I'm going to start half pressing from here, but I certainly could come back to 20 and do the secondary G money. I'm just going to go ahead and collect greens for a minute. I need them in the rack, obviously, and we'll just half press. Once we get to green, we're going to half press. That's my plan. All right. Alexa, skip, please. Here we go. Alexa, skip. There's another yo, 6'5", another one, mid-mo. Chiro, are you in the house? Thought I saw you out there earlier. There's 6'5". All right, what do we need? We need the 2, I haven't hit a 6 yet, really? 2, 12, and 6 we need, huh? I don't see that happening. Here we go. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. We got a 6. Hey, there it is. Speak of the devil. There she comes. 5, 1, 6. Awesome. 5, 1. Okay. That'll pay us 14 bucks. All right, we're going to go to 24 with it. I'm just going to I'm not going to power press. I'm going to do a full press of it the first time. Let's get it up as high as we can. We'll change the color. Once we change color, we start half pressing. So it's a full press until I can change colors. 5, 1. Crapsee has it. All right, let's go. There's an 8, 5, 3, 8. Same as the 6. We're going to full press it. Right here. 10, 14. It's pressed up. They're both ready to collect a green. And I will collect a green and throw a little bit of money out there. I'll take the 28 bucks. I'll take the 25. I'll drop $3 out there and go to 30 with it, just to make the bets even, and still collect that green chip if we can get it. Right? I'm talking like I'm going to throw it. Right? Hey, there's a 4, 4, 8, so that's going to happen. That's actually good. Oh, well, you know what? I didn't type in the other 8. 5, 3. I'm sorry. I didn't press the button in Crapsee. My bad. I owe you some time. There was the last 5, 3, 8. Now it's a 4, 4, 8. I'll give you a second to get while I'm paying myself, get your bets in, and then I'll type in the 4, 4, 8, okay? That's going to pay 28 bucks. Okay? I'm going to drop 3 and take it to 30 and collect myself a quarter. Okay? So we're going to drop 3. I'm sorry, we're going to drop, drop 3 to make it 6. We'll go to a quarter with it. Or 30 bucks rather. And there we go. Now that's a green level. Now we go half press. So the 9 is being half pressed, the 8's going to be half pressed, the 4 is going to be half pressed. We'll keep that system going here now that they're at green level. We're in good shape. We're in good shape. We can't lose money on this particular shooter. We're just making money now. And we'll just be press, collect, press, collect, press, collect. Not press, collect. We're going to be on the ABC method here. We're not going to crush any souls. We're going to make okay money. Okay. At some point, I will pull down. If I can keep rolling here, you'll see that I will stop being aggressive. I'm going to work on my rack again. You'll see. If we can keep the roll going, this is where I think, players like Ed and myself will differ. This is where players like Skill and myself will agree. Here's a 4, 3, 7. It ends anyway. It doesn't matter. But if I had gotten the 5 and the 6 up to green level, what I would have done is regressed to 96 across minus the 10. Okay, so it would have been 81 across, right? And that would have pulled back about $100, which is what I need to keep my rack clean, right? I need the $100 in my rack, right? So I would have done that for sure later on. There's my quarter on that don't pass. Let's pull it all down. And these bets don't matter so much. I didn't have that much out here. I only had a couple of bucks out here, right? We had 75, 100, $124 out there. It's nothing. We pulled back more than that on that shooter, so that's cool. All right. Puck is going to be off. That was a decent little roll right there. What was that, a 4-3? Again, missed the 2 and the 12 for the tall and the small, like most people do. That was a 4-3-7. So you can lose your money now. That was a 13-14 roller, and we made our money back, which was good. How's the rack looking now? 300, 4, 5, 6, $775. And now we're just down the 325, right? Or if we're down, we have 775, 8, yeah, we're down 225. That ain't bad, right? We did good fighting back there, right? And again, it doesn't take much. It just takes 3 hits to feel like you can play hard. Getting 3 hits, though, is hard, and we know this. We know that it's hard. Here we go. Coming out. It is 7:45. I can do about 10 more minutes here, okay? About 10 more minutes, and then we'll get it. We'll get it shut down and see if we can get at least to break even here, okay? There's going to be a 5, a 4, and a 1. Okay, 4 and a 1. All right, 1, 4. All right, 4, 1, 5. Okay, there we go. Let's mark that up. Let's get our 1. Here we go again. We got to put the big money out there. Big money to make small money. Lay it up. We're going to go 135 across. I need 1 more quarter out of my rack here to make change. So check change with that. And we'll go 135 and take that back. Green to the rack, reds to my rack, and here we go. Let's get it. Let's get 3 shots. Let's get 3 shots here, huh? Just not a 5. Just anything but a 5. Anything but the 5. And I say that out loud purposefully to tempt fate. Charlie DGE is rolling over in his grave right now. Here we go. And again, I'm sorry for the voice quality and for the sniffling and all the things. I know that it's not great, but we'll get over it. There's a 5, 4, 9. Cool, that's 1 hit. I love that. 5, 4, 9. That's going to be $35 over here. Let me get the Crapsee typed in. 25, 35. Make it look like 10. And they'll give you the look like you idiot. Viewers don't like regressing. They give you a bunch of shit for it, but I don't really care. It's what we're doing. All right, the 9 it looks like 10, but it's gonna get bumped if it hits. Okay, here we go. 516. Excuse me. 516. There's a 1 and a 5 actually for me for my top and bottom tracking. 156. All right. Again, it pays $35. Make it look like 12. We'll bring it down. We'll use that. They will cap it and throw you 3 change. So there's $53 coming back. And as you do the math in your head here, hopefully you are, you'll see that we brought back off of those 2 shots about $50 into the rack plus our original bets. When the 7 were to come right now, you're winning 1 1/4. You have less than $100 out there, right? So you're in 75, 85, 95, 100. You're gonna net a quarter here on a 7, which is great. So you increase the power of it until you don't need it anymore. Let's go. Let's get 1 more. Let's get 1 more. 1 more little box hit. Let's do it. Give me the hard 9. All right, here we go. Come on, Johnny. There's a 6, 4, 10 on the end. We love that one because it pays double. We love it. 6, 4, 10. Let's go. Let's freaking go. 6, 4, 10. That'll pay 50 for 1. 50 for 1 comes on down. And actually the 8 comes down and the 4 comes down. Okay. We'll leave the $50 out there and we'll say, give me 32 on those numbers. So we're going to take 25. We'll take $50 out of there. Here's 25. There's 50. I'll take 1 of those and make it a white, which is what they will do. 10, 10, 10, and 2. And all this gets to come back. Okay. Additionally, we're going to bring back our odds. Oh my God. Come on, John. So we're good. We're clear on the shooter. The shooter has made $50. We know that we're $50 in profit on the shooter. That's awesome. Let's put the reds up over here. Get the whites in the front. We can pull back those odds. Rack check, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 800 in the rack. Okay, 800 plus if I take these nickels here and these whites and these nickels. Check this out, right? There's 800. There's $50. I'll check change greens for those because why not, right? 850 in the rack. We got destroyed earlier. Okay, look where we are, folks. 850 in the rack and $100 out there. 54 plus 25. We're at 900 bucks total bankroll. We have fought back from being down a few $100 to being down 100. Okay. It just took one shooter. We got hammered, bad hammered earlier, and we came flying back. So we're doing good. We're doing really good. I'm proud of where we are right now. As a shooter, we kind of recovered a little bit. As a strategy, it's worked itself through. It doesn't take much. It takes 3 hits. You know, easier said than done, I suppose. But here we are. Now we're playing for fun, and if we 7 out, it doesn't matter. Right? 5-3-8. We're just going to do the same plan as last time. 5-3. We're going to full press to green, and then we'll start half pressing. 5-3-8, and we'll half press till the cows come home. Okay? There it is. 14 bucks. We'll exchange the cap and take it to 24. Bring back $2. Did I type it in? I did. All righty. It's very close to the storm. We can actually run the storm against these rolls, Darksider, for sure. It's very similar. The difference between the two, there's a 5, that's the point. The difference between this and the storm, the real difference is that you're pulling down the number, not a pair of numbers, right? And there's no lay up front. That's the main difference. It's just the order in which you pull things down. It's still a drawdown type of strategy. The don't pass odds are a little bigger here. And just kind of the way that you play the numbers through is a little bit different. So we hit the point, we lose our $25. And what I'm going to do here is I'm not going to change a thing, right? There's no need to go back out and do it again. We already are in profit for the shooter. Even losing that don't, we're still in profit for this shooter. We'll stay where we are, okay? I got to type that in, actually. Hold on a second. 4-1. Sorry, I had a sneeze there, so I muted for a minute. Here we go. Let's come out and make it right. Come on there, dude. We don't care about the line at all, so it's going to be what it's going to be. Hard 8. 4-4. All right, there's our new point. Let's mark it up. Now, I will drop 10 bucks. I don't have 10 bucks. I will drop a quarter, though, and we'll get the 5. We're going to go across here. We'll take the 5. We'll play it at 64 across. Straight up clean, and let's go. Let's make some money here. Let's have this shooter get us home, okay? That's a 4-4. Here we go. All righty. Let's do it. Let's do it, Johnny. Make yourself some money. Here we go. That's going to be an 8. 5-3-8 easy. I think that one was pressed up, right? 5-3-8. Let's see. Is that the point too? That is the point. That was a quick turnaround right there, huh? 5-3. Okay. So that'll pay us though $27. Okay. And again, I'm going to drop $3. I'm going to take the quarter back to my rack. I'm going to make the 8 now look like 30. From 24, it's going to go to $30. Again, I want a nice clean bet out there if I can do it. And now, it's easy to see, right? Once you're at the green level, you're just going to half press your wins. It's so half pressing is easy for you and the dealers, and it just follows the mantra, right? Always be collecting. Once you get into a good spot where you've changed the color over, let's do it. Here we go, coming out. Again, don't care about the come out number. Here's a 5. 4-1. Okay, 1, 4, 5. There we go. All right. Let's do it. Puck goes to the 5. Right there. Okay. Darksiders, you're gonna hopefully you come down today to the Coffee and Crap Show. I'm gonna put up one of your comments from yesterday, and we're gonna talk about it a little bit. I have not a disagreement, but a thought on what you said to me yesterday in chat. So I want to make sure that we talk through it a little bit today and everybody gets my thoughts on it. I know it's not fair that you're not going to be there live, but you can certainly chat it up. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Wait, we'll end with the shooter. Whatever the shooter does here, we'll have to end the show because we're getting up on 8 o'clock here. So go a little bit longer than I'd like today. But when you start out behind, you're going to fight for a little bit. And I don't like fighting so much. I'd rather just play. Here we go. That's going to be a 9. There it is, the 6-3. As Frank would call it, the easy 9, the 6-3 easy 9. 6 and a 3, easy 9. Okay. Again, it's going to pay 14. Oh, crap, I don't need ones. So I'll drop a nickel. Okay, it's going to pay 14 bucks. I'll drop a nickel. We'll take our 4 change. We'll make it look like a quarter. From 10 to a quarter, and now we need the repeats. I need the 8 and 9 to start hitting for me. Okay? Let's get the repeats to happen. And by the way, can I ask you guys in chat real quick? Those of you that are still here, I'm not sure how many people we have here. We have how many people here? We got about 40 people. Let me know in chat if you like this better with seeing the bets out here. I know it goes slower because I'm paying the bets. Do you like seeing the bets out here being paid instead of seeing Crapsee? I like to do the betting. I like you to hear me making the calls that I'm going to do. I think it's better practice for me, frankly. But do you like that or not? Just let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. It matters a lot as far as like which scenes I have open. There's the 7 and 4-3. That'll kill the roll. That'll kill the show here. I think we're going to lose a little bit of money in the end here. Let's see, 4-3. Okay, 4-3 here. That's going to take the puck off. We're going to lose what little we have out here, which is not much. Again, we regressed all the way down. We didn't get the repeaters. You need to get some repeaters to start making some money on these rolls. But again, what did we lose? About $100. Yeah, $100. Not even $100. 75, 95, $97 we lost. So it is, as they say, what it is out there. How's our rack looking? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 850. 850, 864. Okay, so we lost 135 bucks, which sucks. Don't want to lose 135, but we were down about 550. So we fought all the way back and won 400 bucks, which tells you the strategy has the capability of winning a few $100, right? When it works out. The problem is you can't, like I say all the time, you cannot get whacked for the big lays early, right? Getting early whacked. These represent, that's 50 bucks. That's 150 and that's 150. That's actually 175, 175. That's going to be 250 bucks in wax right there, right? No, it's three. Why can't I do math? It's 350 bucks up there. 400 bucks in wax right here. 400 bucks right there in wax, and they happened early, so we had to fight back and earn that money back. So the strategy can fight back, it can earn money, but the problem is, like anything else, when you need 2 or 3 hits, especially 3 hits like we do here, you know that about 50% of the time you're not going to get your 3rd hit. So half the shooters you have, you're not getting 3 hits, which makes it really hard to depend on a 3-hit strategy. Even a 2-hit strategy. Now I think 3 hits across is easier than 2 hits inside. So I lean towards Butterburg more than Skill 66 because you do pick up the 4 at least or the 10. Most likely. You're getting a 5th number up here. So anyway, there it is. There's some thoughts on that one for you. That's pretty fun. Anyway, there we go. I think OMC says likes seeing the bets on the table. Marvel Mark Ford says he prefers Crapsee when it's not freezing. Crapsee, though, the problem is it does freeze. And I make enough mistakes with it that when I screw up a bet, it messes the whole show up, right? And I don't like that part of it. So I get you there. A lot of people are saying they like the bets. Chips on the table, prefer seeing the bets. Cool. That's good. Dice Dr. Dan, good morning. Crapsee gives a false sense of hope. Crapsee's bubble craps, right? You got it. Here's my recommendation to you, honestly. And I'm going to say this before I go downstairs. If you're going to play along with Crapsee, you should buy in for $300 and play with dollar bets. What I really should do is set up Crapsee for the show. And maybe I will do this. Maybe I'll set up Crapsee with a $300 buy-in and dollar bets. We'll set it up like bubble craps because Crapsee is bubble craps and it's just a human rolling it. So instead of trying your whole big money strategies on it, maybe play Crapsee if I do it, play that and practice your bubble crap strategies with what I'm doing here. That might be a better way to use it because it does pay to the penny. It is more realistic. It's not going to have you going out there $6,400 across, right? You're going to play it like a normal person. May not be a bad thing to think about. And maybe that's the direction we need to be pushing you all into. Anyway, I got to go. We're gonna be a little late now for downstairs. So give me a sec. I got to make a new cup of coffee, and we'll be down for coffee and craps in just a minute. I got, I think, a pretty good show to talk today. So join me there. God bless y'all.